ASOK hardware-software training complex is intended for organization of training process and allows to carry out training and retraining of motor rifle, tank, artillery subdivisions, air defense troops, air force and special rank and file sergeants and officers divisions with proper quality and within short terms. This complex consists of hardware, software and teaching materials and represents in itself a unified system, each part whereof can be replaced or improved without any detriment to the other. ASOK hardware consists of various equipment items, the combinations of which allow to organize the process of interactive training with application of modern software and various kinds of teaching material, letting the teacher use both already well-developed and advanced techniques of training. A standard class consists of a teacher's workstation, workstations of the trainees, interactive multimedia complexes, a group of poster materials, a multimedia system and an audio system. Teacher's workstation includes a laptop intended for organization and control of the teaching process, control over hardware, software and teaching materials. An interactive wireless pad is used for creation and saving of texts and graphic images in electronic format. Teacher's workstation is equipped with a mouse manipulator, interactive pencil, printer, typeface for individual dialogue with the trainees. For out-of-class work, the ASOK mobile solution, anti-vandal protected laptop with a shockproof cabinet and screen and package of tablet computers will be used. A trainee's workstation includes a laptop is intended for both in-class work and self-training. It can be replaced by a monoblock computer, representing a liquid crystal screen monitor with a touch panel and a built-in computer. An interactive tablet computer will be used for out-of-class work along with the teacher's anti-vandal laptop in complicated operation conditions. A trainee's workstation is equipped with a mouse manipulator and headphones with a microphone for individual listening to WAV files and dialogue with the teacher. The interactive multimedia complex represents a monoblock based on anti-vandal touch liquid crystal panel with a built-in computer. It is intended for lectures, group teaching and practical training sessions. The complex is equipped with gyroscopic wireless manipulator and wireless keyboard. The poster group represents a set of multimedia complexes based on liquid crystal panels, is used as an electronic posters and is intended for demonstration of the teaching material. The multimedia system consists of a projector and a screen. It is intended for demonstration of the teaching material in large format and for work with software and computer simulators. ASOK training class is equipped with an audio system for qualitative ambient sound of the teaching process. The equipment of the complex provides for high technical performance, functionality, compatibility with any software and any kinds of teaching materials. ASOK teaching material is developed on the basis of the programs of training and retraining of specialists of various rank combat arms and is formed on the basis of educational processes, unification principles of military educational institutions. The electronic textbook is arranged in the form of an interactive text with the possibility of passing to any unit of the teaching material through the use of links. The text of the textbook is provided with sound performance. The function of language change for both the text and the audio record is provided. Interactive posters represent two-dimensional images of the object with the dedicated active zones and allow to study the characteristics of the systems, aggregates, units and parts. Photographic materials represent real images of the objects and processes of training. They are consolidated to references and are collected in the thematic collection. Special place is devoted to the panoramic photographic materials intended for representation in excellent quality with possibility of circular, spherical viewing of the internal compartments, cabins and premises. Video materials provide for most visual representation of the external characteristics location, organization and operation of the object of learning. Three-dimensional models represent volumetric images with possibility of transformation, turning and rotation that allows to study objects in space in detail. Models are made according to the designer documentation and fully comply with the real physical objects. Three-dimensional animations represent dynamic images of three-dimensional models and give complete representation of the real objects and their operation. Educational training algorithms based on the three-dimensional animation allow to acquire practical skills of working with the equipment. The teaching material solves the methodical tasks of creating the general system of training, from theoretical knowledge to fulfillment of practical work at a new perception level. At creation of the teaching material, the interactive training technologies were applied. The testing system includes text, interactive and practical tests. It is intended for the initial, current and total control of training progress, allowing to record the progress grades in the electronic journal of training, where the totals of individual and common progress for each subdivision are formed. The software includes the necessary and sufficient list of software components needed for the organization of full-scale learning process. Intuitively clear interface is easy for mastering. The complex allows to carry out lessons in automatic mode. The multi-language panel provides for training in any language. The hardware-software complex allows to give lectures, group and practical training sessions. Classes are fast transformed according to the task realized by the teacher. The structure of the complex includes software and hardware-software simulators. Software simulators provide for learning of the algorithms of battle operation, the order of executing, the regulatory and adjusting operations, setup of communication facilities, the rules of use of optical devices, allow to learn the common structure, allocation and parameters of the objects, enable to model three-dimensional maps of the district and to apply tactical conditions. The software and hardware simulators allow to consolidate the earlier received knowledge and skills, as well as provide for further improvement of practical skills at fulfillment of operations according to the practical shooting and driving courses. ASOK mobile solution allows to conduct field practical training in the fleet of fighting machine, in polygons, shooting sectors, and at realization of repair and routine maintenance. The structure of this hardware-software complex is formed depending on the purposes of training, parameters of teaching promises, and exploitation conditions. The complex is ready for operation right upon its installation. Warranty service, technical and information support of this complex is provided. The technical specification and maintenance instruction, electronic operation course for ASOK hardware-software complex are included in the supply package.